And in this video, I'm going to take it back because today I was on the phone with someone and they asked me a question, and I gave an example of it and how I was able to pass my Certified Scrum Master certification in 5 days flat. So, for those who are new, welcome. My name is Carla Jenkins. I'm a certified project management professional, certified Scrum and IDO. And back in March 2016, I already had my project management professional certification. I received that in June 2013. And I was looking for new opportunities, but every time I would look at something that was project management related, it would be it would say PMP, but CSM, and CSM is Certified Scrum Master. So even though at the time you were currently under the Project Management Body of Knowledge 5, and that's the book that if you're a PMP, you have to adhere to, I kind of saw that more people were asking for Agile. And that was the reason why I made a decision to pursue my certification, my Certified Scrum Master. It was one thing to say I had experience, but what the CSM did was quantify my experience and it removed a lot of questions. So certification can be seen as objective. It's not what I say or what the company or HR says, it's which could be subjective. It's a third party that's impartial, and you either pass the test or you don't pass the test. And I know that earning my certified Scrum Master would eliminate all the questions of me having to explain whether or not I had Agile experience or not. Also, the fact that later on in 2018, when Project Management Institute updated the PMBOK, which is Project Management Body now the sixth edition, it had more Agile. So what I thought nearly 18 months before in 2016 versus, I'm sorry, 17, I was right on because I saw that, the winds were changing and I wanted to change with them. The reason why I'm doing this video is also because it didn't click with me how much stick-to-itiveness and tenacity that I had, because I first made the decision that I was going to do it. So I started looking for classes, and the prerequisite for certified Scrum is that you have to take a workshop. So you have to be in person and learn Scrum. It's not like project management professional certification. You don't even have to go in a class. You can just do online straight, submit the application, pay the money. When they approve it, then you sit for the exam. With certified Scrum, you actually have to attend a course. So I found one within my budget. I used my credit card to get it, and it was in DC. It was in Virginia. So I was currently living in DC, and I had to take the Orange Line all the way to Vienna and then board this bus to go to a place called Monument Park for CC pace training. So I found it off of Eventbrite, and I went all the way there, and I had to do that for like 3 days. I had to do that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I paid the money, but I made a decision to do that, and then I went through my LinkedIn connections. The first thing I did was go through my LinkedIn connections. Thank you. The first thing I did was go through my LinkedIn connections, and I asked people about Certified Scrub and how it helped them, and they said it was good. So then I ordered the book of the same. I ordered the ebook, and then I ordered same day for a book called Scrum, which was done by one of the founders, and it did one of the founders. I spent all day Sunday reading the book. And then I went and did and looked at Scrum or Agile Project Management for Dummies. I went online and I read as much as I could about that, so that when I did board the bus on Tuesday, I had a working knowledge of the the what Scrum was, better in-depth knowledge of Scrum, because I knew about Agile because I was doing IT project management, but the specifics of Scrum, I also had the Scrum guide, the most recent edition, which was in 2016. Since then, it's been updated. But I had all of that knowledge, and I was ready to get on the orange line by, I believe, 7 o'clock. I made sure that I left early. Like I got there by 7:12 the latest, so that I can get out to Vienna by 7:48 and catch that bus by 8 o'clock, just to make sure that I got there by like 8:45, 9 o'clock, so that I could be there every single day. And then I held the Lyft or the Uber every single day to get back. And I did that for 3 days. And it just speaks to how much strength and how much tenacity I had to master that in 5 days. And obtaining my certified Scrum Master served me well, because it literally tripled the number of opportunities that I qualify for. Even right now that I'm back in my hometown of Cleveland, I'm able to get interviews because of my certified Scrum Master, because that's what they're looking for. They're going more towards agile project management. And the fact that I have that, just like my PMP, there are people who say, well, I forwarded your application because you had that certification, or I'm talking to you because that. It is the litmus test. It is what doesn't get your resume in the circular file, which is the trash can. And what I was proud of is, if I can master that in 5 days, I know I'm mostly capable of accomplishing anything and everything. And it was just my way of saying how remarkable I can be and how much stuff I can really, really accomplish, because of the fact that I just went from zero to passing the certified Scrum a certification in 5 days. So I just wanted to do this video about, like, Throwback Thursday video on how, you know, a lot of things can happen in a week. Things can change as fast and as soon as possible, and just be open to it and just do it one day at a time. So this is Carl R. Jenkins, certified Scrum Master, project management professional, and IDO Foundation certified, with over 12 years of experience in solving complex problems in project management. You can get in touch with me at info@carlarjenkins.com and carlarjenkins.com. Thank you.